born a rambling man. Let's see. I remember you. I'm trying to figure out what you want to look like. It's all good, bro. That's a leg. That's a leg. Oh, cool. You accepted. Welcome to the league, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. If you can hear me, give me an indication that you can hear me, sir. If you can. If not, you know. Can't really help you about that. Oh, now Smokey decided to get his ass on. Smoke, I might cuss you out. I might cuss you out. I'm just like a strong might. Like super strong might.
Good morning, League.
Good morning.
$262? And it won't let me buy market cash.
Why do you need to buy market cash anyway?
To buy a broker? Oh, market cash. It finally come up.
Dude, there's people here fighting on it. Little bug me. I just queued up fucking thing on it, man. I didn't know you were gonna come. But yeah, just invited somebody else to me to the league. I'm not sure who he is yet. I was about to say hi to him and stuff, but like...
I invited one last night.
Oh, you did? Who?
I didn't run nothing with him, so I don't know.
Well, I invited a couple people last night, too. Last night? Wait a minute, you mean like... I was back on last night. I didn't see you. Now, I know I took longer than usual, but dude, the woman was crazy on me. Can't say
I got off about 4:30ish.
Yeah, I know. You got off 48 minutes after I did. After I got back on. I was like, no. Yeah, that's right. I did it. I'll try to fight you.
Box I have on these.
Yeah, they're about. Yeah, so I read the new update they're about to do. So this is what I found out. You know how I've been using precision and all that, which is really okay. They're basically saying that for like the past 2 years, they've allowed like a very broken artifact to be in existence, and it's basically the Venom wrist dispenser. Okay, It's the thing I use when I'm doing any DPS, because I'm using it for PVE. I only use it for PVE. I don't use it for PvP. Okay, the PVE is like where you do all your stuff. Right? Well, the percentage that they have for my Venom wrist dispenser is 54% extra precision whenever I activate my weapon buff. Which can be anywhere from, well, for me, it's every 12 seconds, basically. Now, they say that the dispenser is very broken. It's more than, it's basically the best artifact in the game. I've known that for a while, but I really would have thought that they would have thought a little more differently and actually paid attention to, like, other artifacts. But here's the thing, they're about to make all the other artifacts better. All of them, even the ones that suck right now, they're about to make them better. So any artifact I might have deleted that was 160, it makes no sense to even have it now. But here's the fucked up part. They're not only debuffing the thing that made me broken whenever I was fucking doing anything in fucking duo, or fucking in raids or anything, basically. Like, as far as me being like a DPS, but they are about to raise the cap on artifacts to 200 max. So I have to level that thing up 2 more times, Smoke. And here's the fucked up part. I have to use other artifacts. Oh yeah, and they're rebuffing all the weapon types to use that are supposed to do more significant damage, because the ones that they actually had aren't doing that much damage. So now they are about to not only change all the artifacts in the game, they're about to make it so that artifacts are not only going to be 200 CR or 200 from their max level. They are about to mess up and make it so that all my artifacts that I have to use have to be leveled up to be 200 CR. Because, like, I'm at max with all my artifacts right now, except maybe like a few. But they're gonna make it so that my artifacts cost more, and that they are not gonna be maxed out when they start over the whole thing in September 12th. Oh God, I'm fighting you for real. Hold on, let me say hi to this guy. It's like one of my homies. Sup, bruh? Sup, bruh? You're trying to see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do something. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? He's playing Atomic and I'm playing Water. We're gonna be sitting here all day.
Where you at? Little Bohemia?
No. Well, yeah, I'm in Little Bohemia, but I am running. You know, see, the thing is, I was thinking about going Atomic because, like, I'm very much set up for Atomic. I really am. The only thing is, well, so anyway, basically, they're about to shit on the fact that okay, I do precision, right? And they're doing a revision for all the what is it called? Yeah, he left. Yeah, fucker. I won.
But you can do all that in my base now. I even got the broker and a mail.
Well, I got all that shit in my base too. All right, so check this out, man. I'm not Xbox higher powered, but well, welcome to the stream, bro. All right, so basically, what they're gonna do is the Venom dispenser. They're gonna they're gonna half the amount of damage that you're doing. Okay. And then after they half the amount of damage that you're doing, they're going to make all the other artifacts that are worthless, basically, to other people, or they're going to try to make a new meta, basically, because precision is the meta right now. These people are trying hard. These people understand who
attack them.
Yeah, because you're not toggled.
Huh?
You're not toggled. Oh God, these mental pissing me off.
What toggled?
Toggle means that you have to make stuff to be able to be attacked by other villains players, basically. Oh my god, why don't I have a soda? Alright, you know what? I don't have my dual loadout, so hold on, let me go get this shit. Alright, yeah, I'm good. I'm not gonna fuck. Toggle, let's go, homie. You wanna fuck around with me, dog? You're the one I'm gonna fuck up. Ooh. Oh, hell no, bro. Sorry. It doesn't happen like that around here, bro. This dude's got that little artifact where it fucking deals with debuff. That's the only way you can fucking kill me like that. Dude, like he has to have that artifact where you have to like fucking dude, using that artifact where you're like fucking like a yeah, see my dual loadout would be okay doing that. Whoa.
Oh, I'm on crisis.
Hold on,
My days.
Hold on, man. Don't wait. I'm doing too much fucking like PvP right now. Sorry, man. It's like PvE is pissing me off right now because like I have to spend more money on my artifacts. But here's the thing that made me mad, but I think they're gonna change it because people are very mad about it right now. So a lot of people don't like precision, okay? And I didn't realize it. A lot of people don't like precision because they just think it's too broken. A lot of people are spec'd for might, okay? So
That's me, I'm spec'd for might.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like precision right now because of the Venom Wrist Dispenser. It's like the best artifact in the game. It does double what every other artifact does as far as any form of damage is concerned, right? So they're gonna nerf the Venom Wrist Dispenser. They're saying that it's still going to be broken, but they're saying that it's going to not be as broken as it was before. Now, I wouldn't be able to tell because, like, there are times that I'll see myself do damage, and there's times I don't do damage based on how I'm doing shit, you know? But basically, like, it's like this. They're going to be able to sit there and take the artifact and make it so that I have to. Well, I think I might be have to use a new weapon depending on what weapon I actually have to use. Who is this NFL guy? I don't know who this guy is. But anywho, sorry, this guy was fighting. All right, so basically, like, they're raising the level cap on all artifacts, and they're downgrading my bow for damage. They're downgrading my dual wield for single target damage. And they're making it so that the weapon attacks don't have to necessarily be the same ones. They found like 2 of them were pretty much broken while the other ones weren't. So they're basically going to change the way you do your weapons and shit. It's really annoying. I wish they didn't do that. But but here's the cool thing about it. Now, when I sign on, or when we sign on that day, that day we sign on to do shit, we're basically supposed to go on there, right? And we're gonna get new these little benefits for the fact that they're changing artifacts around. Also, they're killing the way that I make money, because I sell catalyst cash because it costs a lot for you to basically put your shit out whenever you're making any artifacts, right? So basically, you know, to make any artifacts, So the way I make artifacts is the way I make money is that I sell like a bunch of catalyst cash that I buy from the John Constantine, and I make like maybe 25 mil, maybe 20 mil, depending, because they're trying to get the artifacts maxed out. But now they're making it so that you only need like 3 catalysts to level all your artifacts. So I mean, like, I still can technically make money, but like they're eliminating the fact that they need people to access to be able to put so many things into the artifacts to level them up.
Right.
Now, I have 8 gold artifacts. That means that they're all maxed out, okay? And like, they just raised the cap for me, so I gotta level them up twice in order for them to be max again. And I'm not even sure if I really want to do that. But, okay, the thing that really pissed me off is not only are they gonna get rid of my weapons as far as them like doing anything, they're also gonna get rid of the way I do damage, basically. And they said they're gonna revamp all the artifacts to make them better, because a lot of them suck now. And they're also going to I want to make sure I'm right. They're going to they're increasing levels of artifacts. Totally told you that. They're also going to they didn't really say anything else, dude. But the thing is, they don't understand that, like, the way that people do damage when it's range versus fucking like the characters and stuff, it's so fucking pitiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, like the other day, you saw me in that raid, in one of those raids. Like, I was DPSing, I was hitting really hard, and you know, I was like fucking like top DPS. Now I'm water, okay? Now water normally can do damage with with might and shit like that, but might is like might is always based on how far away you are and stuff like that, and I don't always like to keep like wondering like how far away I gotta do to do damage, like to be effective and shit, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that healing has to have the best damage, you know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna have probably like the second worst to second like best, you know, depending on how the player.
The tank should have the worst.
No, no. Tanks should have the best damage because they're close. Remember, they have the best damage based on the fact that they're close. So I mean, that I don't mind, you know what I'm saying? I don't really mind, you know.
I've always been the other way. I've never.
Well, tanks are normally supposed to have high damage. I mean, like, when they're close, they're hitting the boss the hardest. You know what I'm saying? You have to be hitting the boss hardest. Rage, I know it hits really hard. They never addressed the rage. They only worried about precision, which bothers me like a motherfucker, because rage can use precision and fucking go nuts. And they can go the same fucking nuts with fucking might. You know what I'm saying? And now they're not only like they just made people not only spend a bunch of money on a bunch of shit we did not need, which is basically all that fucking like material bullshit. They're gonna make it so that we have to keep leveling up our artifacts.
Yeah.
That's what's really irritating me. I have an artifact right here that here, I'm gonna go mic. Let me go mic fucking shit. Okay, man, I have an artifact right here. Like, okay, I've had these for 160 for a long time, but like, dude, I don't want to fucking keep leveling them. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I found out was this: the max experience that these things are gonna have are 1.8 billion. Okay, so I have to literally put 2 of these artifacts together to get halfway there. I might have to put 3 of these artifacts together just to get halfway there, dude. I have I have the soul cloak that helps me with my supercharge, and the item level says 200, but the rank says 160. But the experience on that bitch is 69,200. Wow, actually I gotta look at that bitch again. 692,300 experience. Okay. That's how much it says on that bitch. Okay, now for you to have a max fucking artifact, it has to be 1.8 billion experience. So even if I put 2 of these bitches together, I still wouldn't have enough to actually finish one. The only
No.
good thing they fucking told me was that they're gonna fucking based on the fact that they're shitting on my damage as far as being a Venom wrist dispenser or whatever, they're going to give me an automatic 200 with my Venom wrist dispenser, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. But they're gonna give everything else to they're also gonna level up other shit. So now I don't even know if I should keep using the ones I have right now. And the next DLC, there's oh yeah, that's right. There's no more. Oh, they're not doing any extra artifacts this year, but they're making all the other artifacts relevant basically.
Oh,
But
that's
like
what
at
they
the
did
same
when they did
time,
away with the mods.
no, I mean no, they didn't. See, here's the thing. It's not the same thing they did with the mods. It's nowhere near as what they did the same thing with the mod.
No,
See,
it's on that same line. They just did away with everything.
well, they're doing okay. They go
going to.
on the forum, right? Okay, they went on the forum, right? People have been talking about precision for a long time. I was one of those people that at one point going like, why is precision hit harder than might? Because at one point, remember I was electric? I was might for a very long time with that shit. Even I was bitching about my damage because I thought it should be higher. All your damage is based on your artifacts, okay? It doesn't matter. Anything you do good, whether back then in the day you were using advanced mechanics to do fucking tanking, or you were using whatever advanced mechanics period to do anything on this game. They changed it to where they would have that you would have to monetize a certain way that you were used to playing, but use them through different effects, through artifacts that would have allowed you to basically have your what is that shit called? Your advanced mechanics, okay? Like for example, like the fucking Venom wrist dispenser. It's basically you're getting your power back whenever you're fucking fighting anything, even though it stifles it, because it says it stifles it basically, but you're getting a power regeneration, okay?
Right.
And then for the Grimorum, like say we were using like an exploit to do extra damage. The Grimorum is already throwing an exploit for you to do extra damage. That's an artifact doing that. Before it was just your powers allowed you to do that. And the Venom Demon Fang says every 12 seconds, hitting an enemy with a weapon attack empowers your weapon. While empowered, the next 6 attacks deal additional damage to the primary target equal to 7.4% of your restoration, and restore power equal to your restoration, which is 2%. Okay? So these artifacts right now are already going into a position where they not only benefit you when you have the stats, but it's allowing a timer to go off for you to do a certain amount of damage, okay? Now, they're saying that the Venom wrist dispenser is the most broken thing in the game. Now, I can agree and disagree, because let me tell you something. The Demon Fang, when you're using fucking the bow, you're sitting there attacking. You go 1, hold on, excuse me. 1, 2, 3. Now that's 3 seconds of you just doing that attack. So every 12 seconds it happens. Okay. So I have I'm going to say 25% chance to do critical damage every 6 attacks. Now, it doesn't make any sense from that point of view, but here's the thing that bothers me. And people don't understand that I thought this was the most broken, because every precision guy has this, okay? Every precision guy has this. It restores power equal to your restoration, okay? Now, restoration for certain classes helps you build up on your shield and shit. So in other words, I already knew that I was going to have a stronger shield, so when I go melee, when I put up a shield, it's basically not going to get knocked the fuck over, okay? But here's the fucking kicker. Every 12 seconds, hitting with an enemy with a weapon attack empowers your weapon, and your next 6. Sorry, is it 6? Yeah, your next 6 weapon attacks deal additional damage equal to your basically equal to your restoration. Okay, so my resto right now, as what I am, excuse me, where the hell is my stats? Okay, my restoration is 13,000. Okay, now when I spec, I would. Can you help me on DC? My PS4 name is Zen. I can't pronounce that. I'm new on DC. Just send me a tell if you get on the game, and I'll help you out, dude. Alright, so basically, what I'm trying to say is this. When I'm already using these artifacts to do certain things, the reason why my Venom wrist dispenser does so much damage, or because I'm getting a buff based on my precision. Yeah, I know that it gives you basically the highest buff, but it gives you the highest precision in game. It's while using a weapon buff. But see, the next weapon attack I'm doing, the next 6 weapon attacks, are all going to be crit. They're all going to be high as shit. Okay? Now there are times that I'll use one of the weapon attacks that I normally would use, and it'd be going between that set of timer. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have to really be critical with how you do your weapon attacks. But, like, they don't understand that these things fail. But here's the fucked up part. They acknowledge it. They acknowledge the fact that most weapon attacks are inconsistent and they fail.
Right.
Because they're not doing what they're supposed to do. Or it's basically like the animation's fucked up or something. So they're going to make it so that all the weapon attacks do all max damage the same way that my shit was doing. Okay? Now, I'm pretty sure the bow is still going to be pretty fucking broken. The bow martial arts combo is probably still going to be broken. I mean, I know I'm probably going to notice something about how they're doing damage, but like it this bothers me that I know for a fact that like when I buff and everything, and I do my Neo Venom boost, I do my bubble, I do all the little exploits that I normally get when I'm doing crazy bullshit damage. I hit as hard as maybe like excuse me, like 129k. Maybe 179k, which is absolutely the highest crit I've ever seen my character do post revamp, okay? And the thing is, people are telling me they get higher than that. And I'm sitting there going, how do you get higher? Because I hear of no one getting those kind of criticals. And then one guy looked at me and said, dude, inspect yourself. And I was like, what? He said, inspect yourself. I looked at what I was like, inspect myself. I already know what I got on me. He's like, dude, the reason why you're really doing all that damage is because of the fucking demon Fang. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I already knew that. Because every 12 seconds, let me tell you something. Every 12 seconds, my weapon is empowered, okay? So listen, when you are when every 12 seconds, hell, 12 seconds can go by in a blur. But 12 seconds can go away in a blur so much to a point you don't realize that your weapon attacks are being empowered, okay? So when I have all this high precision, okay, and I'm sitting there slapping and hitting it hard as I can, my precision is hitting at a certain rate, okay? But it is damn near amplified when I use the Demon Fang, because it's empowered by my restoration, okay? Now, I'm going to go to my single target, and I'm going to show y'all something, okay? I buffed the shit out of my restoration when I use single target. I buffed the shit out of it. I buffed the hell out of it. It has the, after I spec all my stuff to do damage, I put all my remaining points into restoration. Every last bit of it. And I don't even use the Grimorum. I use Cog of Meta Get On. Now read what that shit does. Hitting an enemy with a cross-weapon combo attack grants you and 7 group members with precision equal to, well, here. Let me use a weapon attack real quick. Now watch this. It should have popped out. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I have to hit an enemy. Let me go to my base real quick. But basically, this little artifact I'm using grants everyone a precision bonus based on my shit. And then for me being in damage roll, it's doubled, right? Okay? For me, it's doubled. Not for nobody else. Hell, they didn't even fucking address the Eye of Gemini. And that shit is broken. But the thing is, when people were having an issue with, oh man, I get my supercharge back like every 5 seconds. Look, dude, they didn't do shit to the artifacts. All they did was fucking manage your powers. Now, when I'm hitting an enemy with a cross-weapon combo, Cog of Meta Get On comes on. Precision is increased by 2.25% of your caster's health. Now, check this out. I could say fuck my restoration and put my points into fucking health and watch my precision rise still. It wouldn't matter, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because you're still gonna see that amount of damage. Like, I didn't have to. Now watch my weapon buff. And I'm not using an exploit at all. Now, watch this. See? Now, that may not look like broken damage. And I know it doesn't look broken. Because it really isn't. Now, check this out. I just used half the buffs that the game affords me to use to be able to do high damage. Now you're gonna tell me that Venom Wrist Dispenser is the most broken artifact in the game because it can consistently do so much damage with certain weapon attacks. Okay? Certain weapon attacks are the only reason why Venom Wrist Dispenser would even be relevant in this situation. See, the thing is, I think they knew that. Because my high damage isn't coming from the Venom Wrist Dispenser. It's coming from my supercharge. It's also coming from the fact that I could pop supply drop if I wanted. And now these might be temporary, but the thing is, they're renewable within a certain amount of time. Okay? Now there's and they had the audacity to say that the artifacts don't do enough damage. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Let me tell you something. Sometimes I get out DPS by might. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because, oh, it's just sometimes. It's like almost every time, especially if it's a tank power. They need to get rid of the fact that tanks do more damage when they're close. They need to get rid of the fact that there's any range damage or anything. All the damage should be the fucking same then, shouldn't it? But no, they told you in the forums that they were going to get rid of range damage. When I say range damage, it is basically you have to use a specific kind of power in order for you to do a certain kind of damage. A very great example of this is jackhammer versus fucking what is the name of that fucking power? Sorry, excuse me. Let me go mental real quick because that's the best power right now. But like fucking mass terror versus fucking mass levitation. Okay, mass levitation is the harder version hitting power of the mass hysteria or mass terror if you are close. Okay, so when you're close, you're gonna do more damage with mass hysteria versus you being far away doing mass hysteria, then doing mass levitation and doing the similar damage to what you were doing with mass hysteria. So those are two different powers. One works close, one works far away. Okay. Now, in the description of these powers, it's not even listed that hey, when you're closer, you do extra damage. They don't say that on any of these powers, and they've had more than 8 years to update this shit and to let people know that hey, when you're close and you're using this power, you do extra damage. They don't do that.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure there are tons of other powers that do the same fucking thing. Earth does. There's Upheaval. That's the name of it. Jackhammer versus Upheaval. When you're doing Jackhammer, you're doing insane damage. Why? Because it's literally continuous numbers that pop up every fucking like second, iota of a second. Precision doesn't even do that. Nope. Especially when we're only hitting one fucking thing. We're hitting one thing when we're doing dual wield, okay? We're hitting one thing when we're doing dual wield. Now, you can put the blast adapter on, right? Put the blast adapter on. And then all of a sudden you see, oh, you're doing a little bit more. Just a little bit. A little bit. You know what I'm saying? Dude, Upheaval is the long-range version of basically what Earth DPS can do as far as being range, which is smart. But I was recently Earth, and I went to the event shit and did that stuff with my stuff with one of my tunes, Lil Dip Rock, okay? And I top DPS, period. Why? I don't know. All I did was use a chick's loadout that she actually handed me down. It was a hand-me-down BB boo-boo loadout that I top DPS with. I had no shit, no mic, no nothing. I was just an event guy, okay? Every time I got into something, yeah, I might have been on point with it because I know how to play Earth. But dude, every time that I fucking like jumped on anything, I killed it. It's like, it didn't matter. It was like, wow, dude, Earth is so OP. Why? Because, like, you know, if you have the right loadout and the right exploits that are going off, you're gonna fucking smash everything. And it just was like, oh, really? Well, damn, ain't that some shit? And you're like, well, how, Dip? How's that working like that? I don't know. I just used the fucking loadout. This beast mode, you faggot. Oh, fuck you, dude. Eat my booty. Yeah, I only went on Twitch because I felt like it. Well, I'm gonna go back on Twitch in a little bit. But hi, beast mode. Welcome to my live stream, nigga. But anyway, I'm pissed the fuck off about these fucking artifacts, dude. Because they're fucking, like, nerfing the way I do damage. And the thing is, I don't know how bad it's gonna be. But they nerfed the wrong artifact. And now they're gonna give all the other artifacts a boost? Let me tell you something, dude. Venom Wrist Dispenser is not the most broken artifact on this game. It is not. You can't tell me it is. Just because it gives you more than 50% of your fucking precision? And then you're telling me that, oh, you're gonna half that number. It still allowed me to do it anyway. Well, okay, as long as you didn't mess with my fucking Demon Fang, which you basically said you're gonna make better. Now, how the fuck does that work? I don't know. Here, look at my spec, bro. Look at my spec, bro. I do single target with this fucking damage. Oh yeah, they also said they're gonna tone down 2 of the weapons, basically, which we already know what they are. They're the dual wield and the fucking bow, and they're gonna try to make it so that you can use the rifle more. Or basically, they're tweaking the amount of damage that all your weapons do. And the thing is, you know, I'm not really like against it. Yeah, see, like, dude, it's not that broken. Look, the only reason I do any damage is because of the fucking what is that thing? What is that thing called? But there's other ways you do damage in this game, and people don't understand it. Like, they were like, well, precision's too broken. No, it's not. I know niggas that hit harder with might. Look. My current debuffs. Okay, Impish Amulet. What's that from? The neck. Kagometagenon. What's that from? An artifact. All I get is that much added to based on my health, right? So, here, let me go ahead and show you. Let me go ahead back in here. I'm gonna show you how much my precision goes up. Now, let's look at my fucking stat. My precision was 51 for like a few seconds. Now it's 38. How much damage do I do that? You see, like, do you see any, like, crazy 4-digit numbers? Or 5-digit numbers? Now, when did those numbers come on? When the fucking wrist dispenser came on? No. It's when you're using the fucking Demon Fang. It was almost like they were stupid about it. They're like, oh, well, we'll still let precision guys make more damage because we'll just not mess with the Venom Wrist Dispenser. But we'll make all the other artifacts that you spent your money on, we'll make them cost more. So you gotta level them up 2 more times. Because you gotta level it up to 180, and then you gotta level up to fucking 200. Now, if you go on the forum, you can find out right now, you know, fucking, they're giving it to all the precision players. Oh, you got a Venom Wrist Dispenser? Well, here, let's max it up to 200. Oh, really? That's nice. It's still shitty, isn't it? They're probably trying. I know that they're saying it's still powerful. Now, I was looking at one of the other YouTubers. He actually leveled up his Venom Wrist Dispenser, and he said he saw no difference. And guess what artifact he was using? This one right here. And guess how much that one was leveled up to? 200. And he basically said it himself. They don't know what they're doing. Because the Demon Fang is the real reason why any prec dude does insane damage. every 12 seconds. So in 60 seconds, okay guys? In 60 seconds, I'm gonna have 6 crits with my main weapon. Period. Period. It doesn't matter whether if I had my fucking Venom burst dispenser, because every fucking 12 seconds my shit is empowered every time I do 6 attacks. And the fact is, you saw how my damage was looking. Here. All of a sudden my damage is gonna get higher all of a sudden. And you're like, well, how'd it get higher? I don't know. And I'm like, well, how'd it do that? Hey guys, I'm already showing you. Your Venom rest dispenser is not the problem. It's that fucking demon Fang. Now let me fuck. Now. See, like now if you count at 12 seconds. Next 6 attacks would have been now. Watch one round with 6 more seconds. And then all of a sudden my damage gets higher. Like seriously, do y'all not see that? Now I'm close range at this point. Now close mid range. I'll say mid range. But you see how I'm sitting there hitting it. And now they're also saying that they're gonna change the weapon attacks. Oh, okay, that's gonna be cute. All right, so like basically, if I even didn't like, okay, so all the time I took to learn how to do precision, they're basically trying to break the meta. Now, they do this kind of shit in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not sure if anyone's fucking like familiar with that game, but like basically it's a game where you know you have to go into a certain situation, play all these cards, and the thing is everyone has access to the same card, so every time that something becomes a little more used or overused, to the point where it's like, hey man, this basically can be abused because it's allowed, they try to get rid of it. And the thing is, they've had like 10 years of just getting rid of cards that people spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on. And the thing is, like, they're changing the meta. Now, meta, as far as the meta is concerned for it, like, I can sit here and tell you all day, hey man, this isn't meta. But it is, and I'm not gonna lie about it. I mean, shit. I was Might for a very long time. Now, I didn't have the artifacts. I won't say that. I didn't have the artifacts. But I've given away my electric Might loadout to everyone, or anyone that wanted it, or at least, or I could offer it to, because I needed my own closure as far as me knowing that I know how to make a good loadout. And every time that I've given my Might loadout around to somebody, as far as electric is concerned, people always give me praise, like, oh, that's a great loadout, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And it's because I knew how the loadout worked, but I did not have all the Might artifacts necessary to pull it off. Technically now I do, but like I didn't want to be Might because I figured, hey, I'm not going to do anything. And then the last couple of revamps that we had, as far as the Teen Titans and the Atlantis shit, they were always talking about revamping Prec, but Prec being precision, but they didn't say how they were going to do it. I think they were still trying to figure out what they wanted to do. Once they did it, I think they fucking failed. Because I was watching a test server with someone doing single target loadout, and he was still doing the same kind of damage. He was still on top, you know what I'm saying? They didn't really change anything. That's why they want people to go on test right now to see how it is. And they don't understand there's a wide variety of the amount of damage you do here versus the amount of damage you do at your highest. And this person was using Venom Wrist Dispenser. He was using the Legionnaire Sparring Target. I don't use that because I think it's fucking pointless. Because you're what is that thing called? What is that thing called? Your Demon Fang handles all of your extra damage. It handles all of it. And then on top of that, say you are a certain power like mine, okay? Let's look at my loadout real quick. Okay, so Drown, okay? That is a supercharged generator, okay? So that is just going to help my Neo Venom boost. That's really all it's there for. But it has power interactions, okay? Crush enemies, make them vulnerable to crushing effects. Okay? Crushing effects. Now, we're going to say water spouts. Crush enemy, take additional damage. Okay. Alright, cool. So crush enemy, take additional damage. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's a power interaction. That's a power interaction. But let me tell you something. You are water, okay, when you are using precision. You're water. You know what I'm saying? And what I've always noticed is whenever I use fucking this, after I use this, what is that shit called? After I use water spout, they take additional damage. Now, I bet you're thinking, but Dippy, it says power interaction. I know. There's a power I'm using. It's called pressurized. It is a attack that improves all of your fucking precision damage. Okay? So, pressurize the water in your surroundings, granting you increased weapon damage for a short period of time. Now, it is a weapon buff, okay? It increases your damage, okay? Great. Now, Bubble. This is the one that made me go, damn. Well, why is it even like this in the first place? Inside Bubble, your attacks have a chance to deal or basically extra damage. Now, a couple of revamps ago, it didn't say extra damage. It said it would double your damage. Okay? Now, it could be anything as far as that's concerned. But what I'm trying to prove is that there are so many ways for a person to sit there and amp their damage to the point that, oh yeah, you have a buff from Venom Wrist Dispenser, but it's how you use the buff. It's how you use the buff that makes it significant. Because if you're sitting there buffing it, or making it so that you are having exploits through your damage, for example, the cog of Metageddon, as far as your health is concerned, adding more precision, or the Demon Fang, which for you basically forever, I'll have amp damage every 12 seconds, every 6 attacks. Every 12 seconds, do 6 more attacks.
What do you want to run?
Give me just a second. I don't care. If you want to run anything, go ahead, man. I'm just so fucking pissed the hell off. I want to sell my account right now.
I hear you, but you.
I mean, because, dude, like, okay, look, I have like 8 artifacts that are fucking like maxed out already. It's like, why even try?
And they're gonna add more to it.
And they're adding more to them to where I have to keep leveling them up. So in other words, I gotta spend another $50 to level up all my shit every fucking week again. And I don't want to do that. And it might even be more than that. Hell, you might even see me get rid of the solar amplifier because I'll be damned if I'm going to play Might again. I don't want to do Might. It's boring. It's fucking trash. Or a fucking Gemini. Let me tell you something, dude. They didn't do shit to this fucking thing. And this thing's the most broken artifact they've ever had in the game. It gives you plus in every fucking stat. Dude, you can be in healer role, okay? In healer role. Doing precision in your loadouts. Give yourself every fucking form. And never run out of supercharge. Never. Because it's only 25 fucking %. And all you need is the right fucking artifact to sit there and keep giving yourself fucking 40. Dude, you can sit there and give yourself like fucking 50% fucking supercharge every fucking every single fucking one of them cooldowns with nature. Nature is a toxic power. That shit is OP. I was nature just not too long ago. Shit, I was mad. I was gonna go fucking sorcery, man. Yeah, I was nature for a minute. Well, yeah, dude, I'm telling you, these artifacts, like okay, it's very close. It's so close. It doesn't look broken, but it's like one of the most broken artifacts in the game. It gives you supercharge. Supercharge makes you OP in this game. Hell, and guess what? I don't even have to use it for my precision shit, because the crazy amount of damage I do, my supercharge comes back just as fast. I keep popping that bitch. Y'all don't understand. If you put a supercharge generator with a fucking supercharge shit, and then you're doing nothing but damage the whole time, bruh, your supercharge come back like it's nothing. And then on top of that, say there's a healer or a tank that happens to be in the raid that you're in, and the tank is right there, sitting there trying to, not die in front of the fucking boss, and then all of a sudden this healer's trying to go closer to you and be like, here, let me put up my supercharge because I'm broken. Dude, Supercharge comes back. There are two people sitting there banging the fuck out of me. Okay, so then here's the crazy part. Well then, gay guys, well, doesn't that mean that, you know, he's basically doing damage to his supercharge? No! Fucking idiots. This gets on my nerves, man. Hold on, someone hit me up on this gay-ass Snapchat bullshit. I don't know why I even put the shit back on my fucking phone. She sent me a pickle. My friend's wife sent me a pickle. Yo, man, let me ask you a question, Smokey, and I'm gonna be real honest with you. If you see a person in a relationship where they're like pseudo Mary to this dude, and this dude is basically taking care of you, okay? You're a female. This dude's taking care of you. You have a child outside of wedlock, and this guy's not the father, but he's still taking care of this child, okay? And then you decide to take in your cousin, adopt her as your daughter, okay? And,
Yeah.
And then you obsess over an 18-year-old child over a game, but you've been talking to him since he's 16 years old. Now, how old are you? You're 26 when you meet him. You meet him over a video game. You obsess over this boy to a point that not only do you call him your brother at one point, but you're like sitting there going, "Hey, man, like you're my best friend," basically. And then your your boyfriend type is sitting there telling you, "Hey, man, why are you worried about these dudes online so much?" To a point that even though he pays the bills, make sure your fat ass is fed. Yes, you fat, okay? And make sure that you basically, you know, don't have to worry about shit as far as anything is concerned, because, you know, I'm working, or he's working, or whatever. And then y'all break up a marriage or a relationship over the fact that she's in love with the 18-year-old boy that she's never met. And now, the only thing she's worried about is being with this dude. And he's 18. She's 29.
I don't know. I try not to get in a mess like that.
Because Smokey, I mean, I don't have a problem with love. I believe love is a very powerful thing. I'm married. I love love. You feel me? But like, is an 18-year-old man ready for a child? A 29-year-old lady with so much baggage that she could literally like make the airline want to fucking check it? I mean, do you?
No, because he's not ready.
Because he's not ready, and not to mention he's been sheltered his entire life.
Well, is she kind of retarded?
I don't know. I think so.
No,
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I can think of. And the thing is, dude, like, I think she's extremely confused. You know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, like, you ever been like, you're like, man, I ain't never thought clearly. I ain't never thought so clearly, even though I know I'm confused.
Yeah, when it's behind a sniper rifle getting shot at.
I mean, basically, like, it's just, to me, it would make me think that the person has a fucking problem. Because...
Or both of them do.
Well, no, I can't say the 18-year-old has a problem because they're supposed to make fucking mistakes.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I was in the Army when I was 19.
Okay, when
Actually,
I was 18, 19, training. I was in college, I was working, I was doing classes all the time, and
But see, my outlook on life is different than yours because of that.
But my dude, when I was 18, I was not trying to have no kids. I didn't put my like I wasn't trying to put my dick in something.
In Europe. And they loved me when I was over there.
All I'm trying to say is that, like, when you're a certain age, you ain't worried about trying to go fast. You take it simple. That's what I did. I didn't have my first kid till I was 25. And I'm still proud of that. I was like, shit, dude, I need no kid right now, and I still didn't. I mean, but back then, I mean, like, I wasn't worried about that shit. I sure enough was not. I mean, why would I? Do I need to be? Worried about having a goddamn kid? But anywho, you know, I mean, I don't want to knock it, but I'm sitting there going like, is this really the smartest thing for you to do? Like, you just got kicked out of your house, that you apparently say most of the stuff in there is yours, and then like, you know, you willingly leave because he doesn't get you emotionally, but he takes care of you. He puts food in your gut. He fucking like houses your kids,
Right.
and then he can tell you to leave. Oh, and that kid ain't his. And that kid ain't his. Now, you know, I at first I was sitting here thinking maybe this dude's an idiot. But no, man, this dude's a fucking genius. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But the dude at the same time, I mean, like, every time I talked to him, he had an issue with me. He thought I was hitting on his girlfriend or some shit. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm not gonna do that, though. But like, this 18-year-old kid, he's got such a sap story to her that he can tell her anything and she just eats it out of the palm of his hand like he a baby. You feel me? Like you remember your child trying to finesse some money out your pocket, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, did he finesse her or is she finessing him? Because she's older. You know what I'm saying? But how many times have you ever heard of a younger gentleman finessing an older lady?
Right.
But like, this dude's mad sheltered, and like, he's always shown evidence that he can't do shit on his own, basically. And she's like, dude, she's like con people out of like PSN just to give this guy fucking membership.
Mm.
And he's 18, or at the time he was 16 when I met him. I think I met him at 16. But she was like in love with this guy at 16.
That's jail time.
That is jail time. The thing is, it doesn't even have to be physical.
No?
But here's the thing, they're like states away from each other, so no one's gonna persecute. But here's the thing, his mom, from what I know, like basically like you know, basically made sure he didn't never do shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like, no one knows you better than your parents, especially your fucking mom, dude. Like, my mom didn't let me do certain shit because she knew what kind of person I was going to become after that shit. And you know, once I did it, she was like, oh no. And hell, it took me and my mom smoking a blunt to realize that my mom knew me better than I did. You know what I'm saying? It took a blunt for me and my mom to understand, like, my mom knows me, you know what I'm saying? But my mom doesn't understand why I do shit the way I do. To the point that she doesn't understand me, you feel me? But she knows who I am. Like, she knows mannerisms and shit like that. And you know, there's a certain reason why she didn't let me do certain things, because I would have reacted to it a way that she didn't want me to. But the only thing I don't understand is why does it that this 29-year-old lady is worried about a child that she barely knows.
I don't know.
And then when and here's the thing, I've analyzed like the situation that they've presented me, and I can come up with this assumption: this kid was such a fucking a reminder of her own life that, you know, like, she probably felt such a kind of kinship with it, which I have seen before.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he was sheltered a good bit of his life. I'm pretty sure she was too, because she acts stupid. And I'm sitting here like, like, I'm pretty sure there was a part of her life where she felt like she would never been able to be a kid. Or to have that kind of love from being 18. Because there's women all over the world that have, like, say, like, you know, they wish they were a kid again and type shit. But, like,
boy, not me. Fuck that.
I wish I was a kid. No, dude, I'm kind of like, no. But, like, at the same time, like, it was just, like, part of her, in my mind, gave me this feeling like she might have a childlike mentality, which I have seen before, you know what I'm saying? I have totally seen that shit before. I mean, like, I have totally seen that shit and the thing that bothered me about it was that like there's medications and childlike therapy, and when she was telling me about the dude, she didn't. Here's the thing that bothered me the most. She didn't really have an issue about where she was gonna go, or how she was gonna live, or how she's gonna take care of her 7-year-old son, or how she was gonna take care of the fact that it was like she didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting here going, that doesn't sound right to me. It doesn't sound right to me at all. And so, I mean, you know, because I've been there where I was in a situation with someone where, you know, I thought that I was going to be with them for a long time, and they turned out to be something not good for me, you know? Because it wasn't because I didn't love them or anything, it was just the way they viewed life was so simplistic to the point that I was like, look, man, like, there's a part of me that can go along with this little gay-ass fantasy of thinking that we're going to be really happy, but, you know, like, what are we both doing? Sitting here smoking weed and not giving a shit about our lives, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't just because one person has to be productive or some shit. It's like both of us have to be productive, you know? But like the way that she thought was so weird to me and so simplistic, it was like, hey man, like, do you have a real grasp on reality? And the woman I was with had like 2 kids that she was happily ready to let someone else take care of while we went to go have fun sitting in my room, her sucking my dick or some other shit, you know what I'm saying? She was completely content with that. Even though I inside, you know, I had such a shitty fucking dad that I'm sitting here going like, well, I don't want to be a shitty parent. And I just had a son, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, I left my baby mom because she basically like, man, but basically like, some crazy shit happened with my baby mom. But like, but it got to a point where I had to like get away from these people, these kind of people, and you know, get back to what I really know, which is the basic fact that, hey man, like, I got a child to take care of. I busted a nut, you know. I can't just fuck off and think I'm gonna take this child from this girl, even though no matter how crazy or clinical she is, I mean, that wasn't in me because I grew up with a single mom, you know.
Yep.
And part of me was hell. My siblings are the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got with a chick, or they got with a woman, or a man, or something like that. That person tries to keep them. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, hey, man, like, we grew up watching somebody raise us on our own, and it was just fucking terrible. Damn. But the more I see the assuring issue that I'm like, dude, like, there's obviously something going on with your head. That I kind of tried to say it to her, and I didn't want to because I knew I was gonna just get her to like give me a negative vibe. But like, it's like she wants to be a kid again, and I'm like, well, look, dude, you already got a kid, like, and then you're assuming a kid's ready to take care of your kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like, you ever thought about maybe he needs to grow up first? You just told me that this guy has never had a life because his parents let him do shit, don't let him do anything. And the thing is, if they don't do that, I mean, like, hell, I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I mean, I think it's supposed to happen. I think a parent's supposed to really be in a child's life. There's so many things nowadays that are just so fucking disgusting, Smokey, that I think that, like, from, like, I remember when MySpace was the reason why bitches were going missing. You remember that?
Yeah.
So I think that people, like, no matter if you're a boy or girl, I think you should really just try to be on top of your family. You know, like, I hope that Nando doesn't, I hope my son doesn't, like, try to, like, you know, shut me out of his life. Because, I mean, I'm going to be like, hey, man, like, I want to know what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to be a little cooler about it because I was such a rebel growing up. I don't want to sit there and make my son rebel against me when I know for a fact that I have my reasons. But like but at the same time, like, I'm not trying to be judgmental because like I've been there where like I was in that young love shit and like I know what it's like. I know how good it feels to be around someone that can truly understand what you're dealing with. But like, if they don't know how to deal with themselves, how can they deal with you? And then here's the thing: say you're a person with emotional baggage, okay? And this is a young guy. You feel me? Like, how is he going to sit there and justify his own self because he has to deal with someone that's older and eager? You know what I'm saying? Now there are people that have lived like successful relationships like this. One of them is one of my best friends, Carmen and Jennifer. Okay, Carmen has never been in a serious relationship ever in his life. This chick is like 8 years older than him, and they get along just fine.
Well, that's different.
Yeah, but like he wasn't a child when she met him.
That's my point. That's the difference.
He was not a child. Not a child. He was not. He was someone who'd already had. Well, first of all, he didn't have a job, but his father was in a position where he had really he could make some really good money. What's that?
Most healing done.
Really? I wasn't even healing.
Most damage received.
Oh, really? You're trying to tell me that you're on the stats now? Now you're trying to make me feel stupid? Try to do that, huh? Yeah. I then stay here and watch your little boo-boo stats. Nah, man. But seriously though, like it really disturbed me. I was like, I've never seen that. Like most women that I know go for a guy that has like something going for them. At least like a wife or something. Now, granted, I know a lot of these guys that I live with now or live around with now, they got kids and baggage, and bitches ain't even trying to feel that. But here's the thing, bitches got the same shit too, baggage and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody does.
Exactly.
It's just the way it is.
And exactly, it's like that's just how the way it is. And the thing is, like, I would assume that say that I'm trying to date someone that's 11 years younger than me, and they don't know nothing about life. Am I trying to manipulate this person? I mean, but am I trying to manipulate this person?
No.
I mean, am I trying to get him to bow down to my will? Am I interested in his 18-year-old penis?
I have that problem.
I mean, but like when I was 18, I mean, I was trying to fuck every bitch, not just one.
Me too.
I was trying to fuck every bitch.
Snake. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, it's not like I cheated on a woman. It was just like, look, like, I didn't know what it was like to be in a relationship until I was fucking in my 20s. That's the truth. You can sit there and be like, oh, this is my girlfriend. Dude, you don't know what a relationship is. Relationship doesn't revolve around the fact that your parents take care of you. Shit. Oh my god. People are stupid, man. And hell, I was one of them, dude. I mean, like, if I could have told her what I really wanted to tell her, I think she would stop being my friend. You know what I'm saying? And that's what bothers me. Because it wouldn't be coming from a place where, oh, I'm jealous. Because I'm really not. I mean, like, it's like, dude, do I seem like a person that needs more stress in their life? I mean, do I?
I know I don't.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't care if I'm flirty. You know what I'm saying? You see how I talk to women, and they just come back talking to me like, man. And I'm pretty sure you're going like, why do they want to talk to this pussy? And I'd be like, me too. I mean, for real. I'm not bullshitting. I'm like me too. I'm like, man, what you want with me? Leave me alone. I ain't got nothing to give you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got shit to give you. I really don't. I learned that shit straight up. Like, you need somebody. Well, it's not me.
Everybody needs somebody.
Exactly, but it's not me. And if it could be that person, then great. But I mean, like, being 18. But when I was 18, dude, I was a dumbass.
See, I didn't get married until I was 25.
But when I was 18, I was a dumbass. And you see how smart I am now. I mean, like, I'm smart. Shit, I got too much of a brain. But like,
see, I'm not smart, but I am street smart.
Yeah, I'm street smart too.
I've got
But here's
age.
the thing.
I've got age.
I got age. I have age because I've experienced it. I've been a dumbass.
Right. Been there, done that.
And the thing is, I mean, have you ever met a mature 18-year-old that wasn't a female?
No.
Exactly.
Why do you think I went in the fucking military?
And dude, imagine this. You are sheltered a great majority of your life. Do you know anything? Have you experienced a scrape on your bruise and you had to manage it on your own? And not even worry about telling your parents because it's just a scrape. I mean, like there's two sides to a parent nowadays. Back in your day, I know it was pretty much you were either straightforward or you had to fend for yourself basically. Now it's like we either like hold you like a newborn, or we're not, or you don't even know who we are.
I seen it on Facebook. When I grew up with my fish fighting. Today, when they grow up, they don't grow up.
Exactly, and the thing is, like, my mom and I had a discussion about it a while back, you know, because like in the 90s, you know, like my mom had a great job and shit, and dude, like I didn't have a job until I was like 16, and then even then, I didn't have a serious job until I was in my 20s.
I worked on a farm. I grew up on a farm, so I had to work. No way around it.
Dude, when I was in college, I worked at like Spencer's, I worked at Uno's, I worked almost anywhere that they would have me. You know what I'm saying? And like, it was only because I wanted to buy weed. Shit! Ooh, who knew? Right? I mean, that was all I wanted to do was buy some weed. No bullshit. That was while I was in college. And basically impress girls and shit, you know what I'm saying? But like, I didn't want to be no jobless bum.
My own way.
And then like I had parties at hotels and shit when I was in college. I mean, I did that a lot. I didn't do that in high school. In high school, let me tell you what I did. Nothing except like hang around with a bunch of dudes and have them tell me how we should beat people up all the time or some shit.
I was sort of a bully in my high school because there's only 50 kids graduated in my class.
That's crazy. That's like super low.
You see, and I may have been born in Maine and raised, but I lived in New Jersey from the age of 3 until I was 10, 11. But every summer, I was in Maine. You know what I'm saying? Every summer, I was in Maine at my grandparents. From the end of school until school started. My grandparents raised me. Then when I turned 13, mother and father had a big custody battle, and I got out in the middle. I told both parents I was staying in Maine.
Well, that was where you wanted to be, so.
Right. But we started it at 4 o'clock in the morning. We had cows to feed, horses to feed.
Yeah. My dad would tell me that kind of shit. Yeah, my dad would tell me that kind of shit. He was raised in Alabama. He was raised on a farm too.
So he knows exactly what you have an idea exactly what I'm talking about.
A small iota, because you know half the shit he said was sometimes it was lying. I mean, he lied a lot to me. A lot. My dad lied to me like a lot. I wish it was like from the time that I was like
See, my mom lied to me a lot.
Well, okay, your mom, okay, dude, like, I forgive my mom when it comes to lying to me, because there were times that she just didn't have to tell me certain shit, but when your dad's, okay, a dad is supposed to be like, hey, man, cut the bullshit. I'm gonna tell you straight how it is, because that's how you're supposed to think. You're not supposed to sit there and think all fictitious and shit and think that it's supposed to be safe, no. When man was sitting there trying to slaughter a fucking deer, and they realized that deer was too fucking fast, well, the mama wasn't going to be there sitting there, oh, it's okay, we can get it next time. No, that man was like, nah, man, we got to think of another fucking plan. We got to think of some other shit. We got to think different than that. We got to think real. We don't sit there and pout each other, no, because that's how men think. Men are supposed to be pristine on the fact that they know that they have to accomplish it, not that, let's wait to see what we can do. No, hell no. You know damn well you don't think like that.
There's a couple of deer outside, out back. The old lady likes it. And I tell her every morning, she says, come look at the deer. I said, okay.
I brought a gun with me.
It'd look better on the plate.
For real. Venison. Deer steaks, jerk venison. Oh my god, yes. Oof. Yeah. Especially if it's salted the right way.
And she just says, no, you can't shoot him. I said,
man, I'll put a bullet in them, folk, and be like, that's what
if I get hungry, hell yeah, that's food.
That's what God intended, for me to have a full belly and take a shit later. I mean, for real. But like, you know, a lot of these people out here are like so fucking like sheltered and shit.
Hey, we got a tank. I ain't got a tank.
That's Dr. Jiro. I know who that is.
We need to be smart if we're going to put a stop to this threat.
But yeah, man, they literally shitted on like every single like fucking thing that's cool about this game. Because I was doing cheap stuff to get extra damage, and it irritates me, Smokey. It irritates me. Irritates the shit out of me, Smokey. You don't understand. I spent that money to be cheap, Smokey. You call me cheater, hacker, no life. I was like, for real, I am. But now they're just turning all my shit into boo-boo, boo-boo, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why did the tank leave?
What?
Why did the tank leave?
Too late. Something's already got hold. Trying to break into the
Smokey,
house.
what happened? Smokey, what happened?
Where'd the crime Bible
I'll have to tank.
No, Smokey, wait, dude, nah, this boat, don't you fucking go take. Nah, we gonna figure this shit out. This is stupid. What the hell, dog? We had an OP tank, and he just was like, nah, dog, let me use Dr. Churro. I remember that guy. Vote no. Vote no. Why? Man, let me fly out here, dog. Man, I might as well just go to another.
Let's switch to group chat.
I don't want to. I want to talk to these people. Okay, fine. Shit. I love it when like people leave. It's like fucking awesome. What's it say? What's that
The House
say?
of Mysteries
Beelzebub?
fighting friend and foe like we're all viruses.
Let me see.
Stay
Yeah, sure,
vigilant.
why not? Is it a tank? Let me see. See, there's nobody in here. There's nobody in here, John. This is us. Smokey, ain't nobody in here. It's just us. For real though, ain't nobody in here. Okay, so a tank showed up. Hook is a tank. Oh, I don't feel like doing that right now.
There it is. The crime Bible.
Ah, dang it. I forgot that this game they have to like, wow, battle suit left too. Dude, who are these people? Get the other one, come on, go get the other one. Someone go get the other one. I'm killing myself. Someone get the other one. Yay!
This book has been enchanted to
Let me
find
know when we get there. I'll see you when you get there. Where are they? Where are the bad guys? Aren't there bad guys in here? Where are the bad guys? Dr. Juro came back. Oh, I guess he like got. What the fuck? Could someone go get the crime diver around?
I think the house is manifesting spirits from Madame Xanadu.
Come on. I can't kill this thing.
I can't either. No damage.
Fucking yay, there we go.
Yeah. No damage.
Hell no. Can't do no damage now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, can't do damage to that thing yet. Oh, now we
And
can.
now.
I was like, this is like so depressing. Why am I still doing this?
Yeah, 'cause I'm doing damage, big damage. I'm seeing big solid numbers for a change.
Yeah, that top DPS though. So I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, where am I at?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it. I just looked at mine. Alright. Dude, they didn't even hit anything.
I did.
Those guys look like they were struggling. They're like, man, let me hit something, bro. Like, hell no. Hell no.
Well, I
ain't gotta hit shit.
I get area, so I get a little bit of everybody.
Dude, seriously, like, people don't understand. When you go into a fucking, like, a raid with any healer that does damage, they always do better in fucking raids. Hey guys, what's up? Damage. Slide.
How are you not in the room and I'm doing damage?
What? How does that work? Dude, should I start using like I think I might start using Sonic Cry. Dude, they're trying to get that damage, bro. They're trying. This dude's like, I'm good DPS. Like, no, you not. I good DPS. No, you not. You just mad because they about to shit on Prek for real.
Just do the damn mechanics.
Dude, they are about to fucking shit on Prek. No bullshit, son. I'm not doing any mechanics, dude. I'm so fucking irritated today.
No, I'm saying them.
Hell yeah. Make them do it.
A little bit of everybody.
Fuck up mechanics, dude. That's what dude. Alright, sweet. Get out of here. I think the gate's in this room. No, it's gonna be the other way, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Let's see if I can get there real fast. Wrong way. Oh, damn, this is the other side. Dude, open the fucking door, man. What the fuck is wrong with this house? Excuse me.
Where is it? All the way back
Pardon
the other way?
me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Here. Pardon. Oh, shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is that thing there? That makes no sense. Why is that thing there? Move, you piece of shit. Move, you piece of shit. Oh, God. Oh, someone got there before I did. God damn it. Here. This is how grateful I am. Thank you. I got lost.
What have you done to fate?
I did.
Thank you. I got lost. I mean, for real. I was like, man, I got lost, bro. I know where I'm going, bro. Alright, seriously, dude. Like, okay, Mr. Troll, I know you hear us talking, Mr. Sector guy. Check this out, man. I'm not going back there for that book, because I'll know where to get it at. I'm just going to be sitting here doing damage, though, you know, like... At least I told you, man, like I'll show you stories about that. I have no idea what to do in this group. All I know is that I've always healed this shit, so... Normally I'm just gonna, like, just sit there and, like...
Where's the tank?
Who's getting books? How about this? Not me. Not me. Not me. Not me. Ah, Mr. Damage. That was not me. I swear to God, that was not me. Someone hit that fucker. Dude, I am fucking him up. Look, y'all know how you better say, like, you know them low damage. I will. That's the tank, bro. Oh wait, there's two tanks. Sweet, whatever.
I'm not tanking.
No, there's another guy. I'm gonna kill all these dudes for the tank, so I can, like, not worry about all that. Dude, I'm not even buffing. Okay, I am buffing. Maybe I should have healed, bro. I wouldn't be taking that risk. Oh, dude, he just saw my face. Really? You want to get this work, bro? Dude, they're about to kill my precision, bro. I hope it doesn't suck, dude. I mean, for real. I have 8 160 artifacts, dude. And they're telling me, hey, if you want to keep going, bro, you got to level all those up to 200. And I saw fucking Geo's fucking, stream. I was like, man, fuck this shit.
Level them up. Take your
Man,
time with them.
take your time. Fuck that, dude. Hell no. Why? So I can be garbage for a while? While everyone else is like, hey, this is your garbage. Hell no, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
they're the
that
ones
shit.
spending the money. Look at me.
Yeah, but see, you have had the glory years of this game. Me, I did not. I quit for so long.
I've quit for a long
And just
time.
when I have the satisfaction to say, hey, man, I can keep up with all these little shitty DPS, they take it away from me, like, because it's broken? Oh, wow, really? Dude, I quit this game when they got rid of the fucking Dom pants when I was fucking, like, mental. When I finally got those things to drop in fucking Brainiac bottle ship all those years ago, and then they told me, oh yeah, here's some new gear, and all the gear you just got shit. I left, man. I was like, fuck this shit. That shit blew me, God. Like, it blew me. I didn't want to play no more. I was like, what, man? You see how much time I'm taking in this shit?
Oh,
Dude.
yeah, I know.
And the thing is, like, I could have just not as much fun doing a fucking shooter and never spending a dime.
Yeah.
It fucking gets on my nerves, man. It's the same reason why I didn't want to play GTA. It's like, oh man, it's that bullshit game, bro. That's fun, man. Let me tell you something, dude. If there isn't any obvious like cheese in the game, dude, then why is it called a game? And you know, a lot of people whined about like fucking Fufugi's too broken. I'm like, dude, let me tell y'all something. If you're tank power, with might, you're gonna win. And the thing is, like, it's always a competition with anyone when it comes to DPS. It's always a competition when people come to DPS. Like, these people invest in might because they don't know no better. There's no one sitting there telling them, hey, there's better alternatives than you see from might. Well, why is that? Why does that even matter? I mean, shit. Here, dude, like, the other day, I was in a fucking raid with, like, this 273 precision guy, and just because I used my weapon a lot faster than he did, that I won in the DPS little thing. He has higher stats than me. So, it can't even be the fact that he was using everything we was using, but here's the thing. I got beat by someone that had less shit than I did. Come back here, bitch. Yeah, see, like, oh, dude. Oh, wow. Someone did more, dude, someone did more boss damage than me. But, dude, I shadowed everything else. That guy was like, man, let me get this boss damage real quick. You know, hold on, let me inspect this guy. Let me inspect this guy. I bet you anything. He's like, he ran. He ran like, oh, let me show you how OP I am. But check this out, dude. Like, this game, like, I wasn't even worried about killing the boss. I was just sitting there trying to kill ads.
I worked on everything. Yeah, it was mainly named as the buff.
Check this guy right here. Check this guy right here. Hold on, where's he at? I know he's over here somewhere. Where's he at? Alright, man. I bet he's prepped. No, he's might. See, look at that. See, might can do just as much damage as fucking precision. Why do people sit there and try to do that shit? Doesn't make any sense to me, dude. Oh, and look what power he is.
What power?
Hold on, I gotta get closer to him. And dude, look, he's 245. Yo. Woo. He must have stopped there and like hit the whole. But wow, dude, I died like a bomb. Right. I gotta go back over there and get like. Don't get left there. All right, maybe I should. I'm gonna go over here and just get lifted. Whoa! Yeah, I died again, dude. What the fuck? I died like a bum. Excuse me. Hold on, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. You know, repair. Here we go. Repair.
And someone started it.
That's okay. I'm over here already. Well, I think I am. I think I am on EM. I think I am. Yeah, I see. He got left out of the animation too. Hey guys, I'm walking around. Clarion. We homies. What's up, bruh? What's up, bruh? What's up, bruh? Oh god, here we go. See, look at this guy. Oh, oops, that was the wrong. My bad. That was an accident, I swear to God. I was not trying to kick anyone. I was not trying to kick him. Oh, we gotta just kill Clary. We gotta kill Faust. We gotta kill Faust. I was not trying to kick him. Smokey, can you come over here and get me real quick? You're trying to pull out me. That was completely on accident. I was trying to inspect him. Oh wait, am I out? Am I out?
No.
I'm alive! I'm alive! Come here, bitch. Where are my shields? Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're hold up, I'm coming to get you.
I'm up.
Dude, the tank's doing anything. The tank is in your shit.
I couldn't get to you, Dippy.
It's okay. I'll enjoy my carry. It's fine.
I'm done too. Unless they get to me.
Oh,
Nope.
dude, it looks like everybody's dying.
It's a wipe. All but the tank. Captain Hook.
Let me see. Want me to heal?
Oh, Hook's DPS.
See, I'm gonna try to piss this bitch off real quick. I'm like, do you want me to heal? I mean, for real.
Want me to tank?
Hold on. I was like, you want me to heal? I mean, do I got my heal? Yeah, oh, wait. Damn, I don't have my heal loadout. Shit!
What?
I don't have it. Never mind.
Why don't you?
She's like, want me to heal? No. You see how she got pissed off, bro? I was like, yeah, want me to heal, bro? I'll take care of it real quick. Alright. Hold on. Let me put it like that. Alright. Shit. Want me to heal? I mean, fuck, dude. I was taking damage like a hoe. I was taking damage like a big ass hoe. I was like, ow, what's hitting me, bro? This doesn't feel right. This isn't good at all. Like Dr. Giro, I know who that is. He's a fucking OG. I know.
We got 273 tank.
Yeah.
I think he may have been outside the bubble.
No, I think he was scratching his balls, probably. He wasn't doing the fuck what's going on, bro.
I'm locked on Faust.
Didn't heal because someone started before the tank. Come on, for real? Are you serious? How come Faust isn't taking any damage? Faust isn't taking any damage. I've been in his face the whole time.
I'm taking damage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, oops, sorry. Gotta hate that melee loadout, right?
I'm done.
Oh shit, you're out? What?
Yeah. I'm back.
Yay! Oh wow. I'm just trying to kill ads over here.
Immune. Oh, nice. Second damage. But he...
Oh hell. Is it me or is the tank taking all the stuff away from me? Did you notice that? He went on one side and then like took the ads on another, or maybe that was just how it worked out.
Weapons box?
Dude, everybody was so like concentrated on the boss, but I still got top DPS. I'll just do a bow thing like I'm grateful or something.
Time to spill, you scummer.
Hold it. Can't you see the kid's ready to talk?
I'm not a kid. You want Mordru?
Alright, what did I get? Oh, some more crap. Who cares? Crap.
It'd be funny to watch all the chaos.
And let me tell you something. Those were both might powers, bro. Why the hell would it matter? You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't mess with anything.
No.
They shouldn't make the they shouldn't make the artifacts stronger.
Years ago.
They
I
shouldn't.
hated that. No, that pissed me off to no end.
I'm gonna heal this next one. DD raid spam. Hell no, I ain't doing that. Here, just queue up the Doomsday raid. I want to do that real quick. I'm gonna single target the hell out of that fucking raid.
Doomsday?
Yeah. Pick the Doomsday raid. I think let's get the Doomsday raid. You can take stuff in there and sell it for money, you know.
I probably need it.
You do?
Most likely.
Dude, you have done the fucking DD raid. Stop playing.
Once or twice, but I never.
Oh, I was about to say, I was
everything.
like, because we've done that shit. I know I'd rant with you. I'm about to get all self-conscious and be like, look, dude, don't be acting like I don't take you nowhere. Alright, what am I supposed to be wearing here? Alright, I'll just wear the Lucky Leather Bomber. Oh, no, that looks kind of cool. But the colors are not what I'm caring
I
about.
got some more generator mod box.
You got some what?
That's 2. Justice League Dark Generator mod box.
Oh, cool. I could do that.
That's 2 of them I've got now.
Oh, you got another generator mod?
Yep.
Good.
They were give. That time I didn't have to pick them. They were give to me.
Very good.
229 weapon. Okay, DPS has got 1.
Alright, let me see. I'm just gonna make that brown then shit.
I got shit for the
And the aura. That shit irritated the hell out of me, man. All the stuff I've been doing on this team is about to make, like, no, it doesn't, it's not gonna matter. That really hurts my feelings. Like, and they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit, Smokey. They hurt my feelings. They don't care, Smokey. And it makes me cry inside. Actually, I don't even need the brown. What am I doing? No, let's make that black again. I don't care. Alright, I'm gonna make that, shit. Why not? Why not?
Well, both sides are 262 right now.
Alright. Oh, let's do it that way for right now. No, that looks retarded too. Fuck it, I'm just gonna rock it like that. Alright, I'm gonna go to my base real quick and save this look, and then I'll queue up. I gotta pee though. I really gotta pee.
Huh.
So irritated, Smokey. They about to make me spend more money on this game. I'm not like, man, Smokey, you wanna buy this? You wanna buy this from me, bro? You wanna buy my tune? You wanna buy my tune, bro?
No.
Because you know it. Only how much money do you think I would sell this thing for?
I don't know. It'd be a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly. Like I offered 600 to some guy. He was like, "Ain't nobody spending that." I was like, "You damn right, ain't nobody spending that shit." I won't even hold it against you. I won't even hold it against you because that's like the smart thing you just said, little man. Excuse me. Whoa,
Justice
what are we
League
doing?
just come up.
We're doing the 4-man.
The 4-man.
Alright.
I queued that up first,
Alright,
but the raid come up.
It's all good. No worries. I'll do the 4-man. As long as I'm not healing.
Go
I
into
was like
his
healing.
chat or type in "taking piss." Be right back.
I can hold it a little
All
longer.
are here. This affair is now under Task Force X
That
jurisdiction.
quantum dude?
I've
Oh
assigned
yeah, I'm about
members
to
of the
roast
Suicide
you
Squad
right
to
now.
assist you in your objectives. Just keep your nose down. The squad won't step a toe out of line.
Who is beeping at me? Somebody on my phone? Oh,
I'm playing
just my
Jimi
son.
Hendrix.
It was just my son. I'm about to go drill this
This is
nigga.
again.
See, why are you going for my side, bro?
Who?
Yeah, this guy. They're trying to steal my games, bro. Top DPS. What the hell? I got panicked and couldn't attack. You trying to keep up with him.
Who?
It's a little quantum dude.
Sharp, mate.
Oh god damn it. Why does he keep going for the dude, it'd be a lot faster if he just went for the things that I had. See, that's what I don't understand. He's trying to steal damage from me because he feels like Quantum can do a lot of damage. So he can go over there and do that. But see, he's gonna come right back over here and try to fight every ad. That's what all Quantum DPS do, because they have like shitty like loadouts. That's why, you know, they should be Quantum. I should have made a Quantum tune so I could learn how to do precision with them. But watch, I may not even be a healer anymore after this next format, dude. I might become a troll.
You want to go quantum?
I might. But I might not even do a roll anymore. I just might just be fucking. See, look, he's trying to follow me. Isn't that weird? He is following me. I don't need his help. Dude, he put damage over here while he was still fighting in front of people. Why did he do that?
Dang, Gangster don't get nobody up.
I know. I was trying to find out.
Now you got me.
He's worried about doing damage.
Yep.
Dude, I keep getting stunned so much, it messes up my attack. Yeah, see, you see how he was like, he's trying to get top DPS. It's funny. He'll go for all the attacks that he's going for, all the people I'm going for. He won't let me like have my own attack. He's trying to like show, he's trying to show off this stuff. I hate bumps that do that. I was about to fuck that thing up. Didn't matter, I could have got DPS. Like, yeah. I wasn't even, I'm not even trying. He's trying hard. I'm barely trying. I'm doing weapon attacks. I'm not even using my I'm not even using the shit that makes it so that I'm always top DPS. The fuck? Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it's still just us.
Reclaim your mail. Destroy these thieves. Make them
See, he just drank a buff.
I can.
Dude, I got hit by that ice thing again. What the hell? Where's oh
Spear of bloody destiny. He could break the world even without that rip in the sky. Steve-o, any chance I could check out some mojo from your...
my loadout is fucking up for some reason.
I'll tell you what, John. You've been looking for the mark.
I don't know what it is, dude. Like, it's like every time I try to do a weapon attack, I'm going, oh, my controller's cracked. Holy shit. Dude, my controller's
have
cracked like
something.
a bitch.
That might have something to do
God,
with it.
dude, there's like a huge crack in it. Oh my God, it's like coming apart. My controller's coming apart, dude. I mean, it's still together, but I mean, like, it's coming apart.
Right.
I might have to go get my other controller, shit. And that one's bad too. Smokey, what
This one's
happened?
getting wore out.
Smokey, why you leave?
I didn't.
It looked like you left. It looked like you left.
Things that go bump in the night every time we leave the pub.
The incident was over.
No, it wasn't.
Oh shit.
There's one more. There's one more.
Well, invite me back.
All right, hold on. I'm trying.
All of a sudden, I was in the watchtower.
That's what you got confused. Yeah, I'm starting to doo-doo on him a little more often now. Yeah, doo-doo. I like to doo-doo. We're all gonna die in here, Smokey. Watch. We're all gonna die.
Everybody's DPS.
Yeah, we're all DPS.
Who we kill first?
Whatever we can.
We got healer and souls to do here.
I know that looks good now. Trust me. I know that looks good. I know it looks good.
I might have to switch to tank.
That's what I was gonna try to tell you. But I wanted you to see. So we're all probably gonna lose. Oh God! You gotta get out of there. Ooh, kill that shadow monster. Kill that shadow. Gotta kill him before. Come on. And he's like someone already. Fuck. See, if we can't get him out of this blue shit, or this purple shit, we suck. Because we can't do no damage to him. He's dead. Yeah. Top DPS dippy.
Gross! We lost the mark of Cain, but at least we took down this so-called Order of Eternal Night. Oi! I've got the Book of Lilith! Well, that's something. Take it, Constantine. I'll get you the rest of the crime bible. The Book of Lilith is just an excerpt after all. I'll expect them back as soon as that rift over Gotham closes. Of course, Steve-O. You know me. That's what worries me.
Hello, you tried hard, bruh. You tried hard. You tried so hard, Smokey.
I saw that.
You tried so hard. I was like, you know, I was just spamming weapon attacks. That's all I was doing. You tried hard, Quant. Left. Like, you tried so hard, bro. Yeah, but Quantum is a good power. It really hits hard, man. It's like a fucking, it's a great power.
No.
You telling me? I feel like I should stretch out and go take a pee. Like
And
I
there's
thought I was
nobody in the
going.
league that's on.
I know, man. I mean, we had people. There were people on yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, I checked to see if anyone left. It was just a random, but I mean, I don't know who that was anyway. I got all these like random gear and shit. Like,
Me too.
a bunch of random gear. Alright, let me break this all down, bro. A bunch of random gear. I actually need some money, dude. I'm kind of broke. I think I have like 800k. I don't even have a mill yet, man.
I'm going over to my base.
Alright.
And then I gotta figure out something for lunch.
Oh wow, is it already that time? Oh, it's close. Oh, my charge. Oh, my whatchamacallit is charged. Good. Sorry, I have 70. I have 50. No, I have 70k. 7,000. Sorry, 725k. Yeah. That should make me a dollar. That should make me a pretty dollar. Yeah, yeah. Swag. I would give these to you, Smoke, but I'm broke, bro. I would totally give these to you. I'm just broke. How much are these? Oh, they're 150 each. I'll sell 2 for 3. Let's go. Oh yeah, I do got stuff to get to you before I get off. Hold on, I got stuff to get to you. Hold on. You're in your base, right? I got stuff to get to you. Hold on. And this will help you get your the OP back. But you get your CR up to 270 before you can make it. So, I mean, I think you'll be able to level up in some certain spots, but yeah, like, you have to really like work on it.
I'm leveling up.
I mean,
slowly.
you have to level. No, you have to level up the tattered cloak. Do you have it in your inventory?
Oh.
You gotta get the tattered cloak. Yeah, it's a tattered cloak. It's, hold on. For you, it should say something like Chaos Lord's Cloak of Omnipotence.
No.
Okay, you need to get that. That's the OP piece I'm using, and you don't have to spend money on that. I believe you can get that in Chaos Gotham. I think you haven't run the mission for it yet. go to your journal when you go to before you do it. I'm gonna go get you some stuff. But, oh wow, I got legend stuff here, dude. I got legends like shit that I didn't do. Okay, wait a minute. All right, go to your journal, okay, and go down to where it says like events or something like that. It should be an event. If not,
Event.
go look in events. You should see something about Tattered Cloak, because you're supposed to have gotten that a long time ago.
Magical.
Oh, those are the artifacts. You don't have those yet? Oh my god.
What
Those
am I
are all
missing
artifact
here?
stuff.
4-man. I got queue up for it.
Yeah, it's a
4-man
4-man.
and the 8-man for that one.
Alright.
It's a weapons box and.
Okay, you got some stuff to run. I got you. Let's go ahead and queue it up. I'll run it with you. I got P right quick though. But I gotta give you stuff before you go. I gotta give you stuff before you start doing stuff. Hold on. Clear out your inventory. I got a lot of stuff to give you. So let me know when you got your inventory ready, cause like I'm about to give you like stupid download. All right, let me see. I make sure there's nothing else in here. Okay, it may not be that stupid, but I mean it's gonna be significant. Significant. All right, it's not gonna be that bad, but it's gonna be significant. A significant download. As soon as I figure out like what stuff I don't need to give you. All right, I can give you that. You can have that. You don't need that. You need that. You will always need that. Now, there's a few of them that you might need multiples of, but at least I'm putting you on the right track to start off with. You're in your base, right? Oh, God damn it! I forgot to break down some fucking gear. Ugh. Well, how come never mind. I'm not even gonna say anything. I popped up my fucking portable workstation in front of one of my armories, so like it was hard to figure myself out for a second. Alright, time to smoke a little herby herb. Alright. Prepare for download?
Huh?
Prepare for download? Alright,
Hold on a second. No, I'm still working on my. You said empty out my inventory.
well, yeah, well, hold on, let me see. I got like. Let me see. Actually, I don't know if you need any of that. But I got 1, 2, 3, no, wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 things to give you. Actually, it might be more than that. I think I miscounted. But hurry up, Smokey. I got pee.
Go pee.
No,
Oh,
man, it's gonna take me longer. It's gonna take a lot longer than you think. Just hurry up. Got pee. Oh, good lord. All right, let me power up my artifact at least. I do want to use this other artifact I have. I mean, everybody's using it, but like, dude, I don't really see a point to use it. But I'm healer, so it wouldn't matter. Alright, let's go on this one. Alright, prepare for download?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here we go. Alright, we'll start from the bottom. Now, I'm pretty sure you might already have some of those demonic essence, but you're going to need like a bunch of those.
I use them.
Alright. Now, you're going to need it for the Tattered Cloak. Now, you're going to be at a certain CR where you can't, where basically it's not going to matter. Now, all this stuff I could have just sold for like a few, maybe like a few mil or something, so. Yeah, let me see if I get some more. Oh yeah, here, have Exabyte. I forgot to put that on the burger. That's all stuff I don't need. I was gonna put it on my other tune, but I was like, nah, fuck it, dude. I'm not doing it. I'm only playing one tune from now on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm only playing one tune from now on. Fuck it. I mean, dude. All right, I was about to work on my dude. Okay,
I'd use
for
that
me
other
to be.
tune for storage.
Well, I already have 4 others that do for storage. I have way more shit. Wait, is that? I think that was it. I think that was it. I did it really fast, didn't I?
What?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was it. I was really fast. Okay, I didn't think I. Yeah, damn. Cleaned me out, bro. Oh wait, I have one more to give you. Shit. Yeah, that one's worth like a little bit. I think. Well, when that was out, dude, that was worth like 3 mil. I think it might be less now, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll be right back. I got pee. Oh my god, I got pee. Sugary foot and old stanky wanky. Oh, good lord.
Now I got straighten out my inventory.
Okay. I gotta check my shit real quick. My son tried calling me a second ago. Tom Holland and Kevin Feige confirmed Spider-Man is leaving the MCU. Wow.
Do what?
Man, the Spider-Man movies aren't going to be on those little Marvel movies anymore. Spider-Man's not going to be a part of it anymore. Only because of money. It's all because of money, man. That's all it is. It's just money. Everybody just wants money, man. It's kind of annoying. It's all over money, man. Everybody just wants fucking money. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's all over money. I mean, like, every little bit of it. It's like, money, money, money. Hey, man, you want the money? Yeah. How do you make money? We keep the rights that got sold to us for 25 mil. And even when they make us, like, 1.8 billion, you know, like, we're gonna tell them, no, you don't need any more money, because, like, you have plenty. It's kind of sad, though. It's, like, really sad. Like, no bullshit. It's really bad. I don't understand these people, dude. It's fucking sad. Like, it's really sad. But see, here's the thing. They can come back later and, like, make a new deal. But here's the thing, dude. They didn't honor the other 2 contracts, you know? Well, see, because Tom Holland, who's playing the little Spider-Man right now, he has 2 more movies to make for them, but he's not. But he's got to make them for Sony. He doesn't have to make them for the MCU. So they're gonna change that shit around. I'm pretty sure, dude. Like, 'cause like, it's gonna be pretty sad. Like, they can't use the continuity that they're using from MCU. They're gonna use the same Spider-Man. Then that's gonna be really bad. But here's the thing.
None of my gears the same.
It's gonna be shitty, dude. Like, I was paying attention to these movies, man. I spent the money for these fucking things, and nobody gives a shit.
Oh,
man.
I did too. I watched them. I've seen them all.
Like,
all the
it's fucking
Spider-Man.
stupid, man. Like, why are they doing this? Why the hell are they doing this, man? It fucking makes no sense.
Oh shit. Oh, what we running?
Whatever you want, I guess.
Oh, wait a minute. I need to run that other one. You've already run it though.
I don't care. I'll run it again. I don't give a shit.
Oh, we're already queued up for that one. Still.
Oh well, let's wait. Well, let's wait for whatever then. Shit. Let's just wait for it for a second. I mean, shit, dude. It's not like we're gonna do anything.
Gotham.
Okay, so Black Panther is coming out May 6th, 2022.
Another one?
Yeah.
The first one was kind of disappointing.
I liked it, actually. Thought it was pretty good.
It was okay, but it was not the hype it was. You know what I'm saying?
The hype for me, dude, first of all, like, the hype for me was the fact that there was a black superhero. That was enough for me. Well, he's not even a superhero, really. He's a king of a nation and stuff like that.
Right.
So, I mean, like, but the best thing about that movie was the fact that, like, they addressed things that, you know, normally people wouldn't address.
Right.
And one of the primary things was, even though Killmonger was seen as a bad guy, he was doing something that, like, over 250 years of oppression and, like, reparations would have never made up for. And the thing is, he was just trying to start. And then, like, on top of that, 80% of black males that his age grew up without a father. You can already see that half the fucking people in that fucking, like, theater. Hell, in Georgia where I'm at, it wasn't none but black folks when I went to go see that shit, man. And I bought my tickets like a month prior. So yeah, I mean, it had a lot more to do than just the plot, but the plot just made it better. It was like, dude, yeah, like, you're speaking to black people because, hey, dude, there's people in America that suffer through oppression all the time, and here we are, sitting here in this, like, fucking luxury with all this fucking.
Feel it.
But I mean, but like, it was just the way that how it was presented that made people identify it with it if they were black. Now, I wouldn't expect like anyone white or fucking Asian. Well, maybe Asian. Definitely Jews. They would totally understand. But like, I wouldn't expect anyone that was like necessarily white or Anglo-Saxon to completely understand, because I mean, from their standpoint of view, they didn't have to deal with any of that kind of bullshit from their point of view. And then your parents weren't sitting there telling you to not like distrust any person that was not your fucking skin color. Which was like, damn, you're all my fucking life. And I'm like, look, man, like, it's not even like that no more. She's like, yes, it is.
But see, on the other side of that, the king's people was told not to trust anybody at all.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? That's only your own, and then even your own you couldn't trust.
But other than that, that was really the reason why that movie was really good. It was just like, it addressed things that most black people don't think about. That was really what it was.
Right.
But like, as far as like anything else is concerned, like, the best part of that movie for me was when like you saw Killmonger walk in there, be justified in the fact that he was supposed to be there.
Right.
And then they couldn't tell him nothing. And then he defeated the fucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, I thought that it was going to be Killmonger that was going to be Black Panther. I'd have been cool with that. Like, there's a song by 50 Cent that I like to listen to. He's like, dude, he goes, dude, I like to root for the bad guy, but then I turn it off when the bad guy dies. I'm like, yeah, I feel you. I turn it off. I'm like, fuck this shit. and there's times that I'm like, yeah, the bad guy should win. And there's times like, yeah, man, the bad guy actually might have had a point. And, you know, there's comic books that show like Black Panther, killing Killmonger anyway. And then there's times that Killmonger, actually wins. But it's always Killmonger that doesn't kill Black Panther, but it's Black Panther that kills Killmonger. And then it's like Killmonger will defeat Black Panther numerous times, but Black Panther just ends up killing him all the time. So, I mean, you really wouldn't know where their fucking shit was going unless you're like, oh. It's just, it's inconsistent writing.
Yeah.
But it's consistently annoying. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, but movies like Iron Man, the reason why people like Iron Man so much is because everybody can identify with him. Anyone can.
Yeah.
Anyone can. But like, then like Captain America, I mean like that's just he was a symbol of like of an idealism of a person's morals rather than just him being a symbol of America. You know what I'm saying? But like fucking Hulk, I mean he's just basically Jekyll and Hyde, And Black Widow, she's basically like
it's just an outright killer.
Yeah, I mean she's just a killer that just she was a trained killer, you know what I'm saying? Hawkeye's the same way, but I mean they try to humanize him like, oh well he ain't got no powers, but he got some pussy and some kids when he get home. I mean like, oh that's nice. I mean that's cool and all, but I mean like it didn't like appeal to me or anything. It wasn't making me going like, oh my god, this is so nice. I mean I really didn't give a shit. But like when you say it all, but then you see Thor and you're like, damn, Thor's like he's God basically, and like his daddy's God, and then like his mommy's God, and then they all die, and then like he has a brother too, but it's not really his brother. He's really secretly a frost giant. But then he dies, and he's like, oh man, I had so much to live for now. And then like I ain't gonna lie, when I saw the Endgame movie, I loved the fact that they made Thor like thick. You know what I'm saying? He was big, thick Thor. I was like, yeah, because that's like Asgardians become fat. You know what I'm saying? Like Volstagg, he's one of the Mighty Three or whatever. Yeah, dude, he's like fucking fat as shit, and he's like a fucking monster. Like not a lot of people can sit there and say, oh, we could took on Volstagg. No, Volstagg will fucking cut your dick off and make you eat it with a slingshot. You don't give a shit. He's a fucking beast. But I mean, at the same time, I mean, like, you got so many different kind of aspects and things about Thor and all this shit, and you're like, well, man, Thor's a fucking man. Well, yeah, man, Thor probably is the man. But like at the same time, you have to look at everything that's going on with Thor and like fucking like how they're trying to humanize him, because he's a long shot from the first movie when he was like basically brash and like walked around with his dick on his fucking shoulder going, yeah, I'll shoot you down, And now they like basically made him like so humanized to a point where he's like relatable, and I'm like, he ain't that relatable. I mean, he still can like take an axe and cut your head off with it and like shoot it with lightning at the same time and then scratch his balls while drinking a beer. So that's Thor for you. But like there's so many different characters that they're introducing, like Ant-Man and Wasp, and with Doctor Strange, he's probably the most powerful one, and they're not even saying it. That's what irritates me. He's extremely powerful in the comic books. He can do all kinds of bullshit in the comic books. But then they're trying to say that, hey, this woman character, like, Captain Marvel's still the most powerful. I'm like, dude, let me tell you something. Like, Doctor Strange could have, like, teleported everyone away from Vormir, or that other planet they were on, Titan, and put them all on Earth. But Thanos would have been there, too. What I didn't understand is that they, like, seriously nerf fucking Doctor Strange. They nerf him like a fucking fag, dude. Like, he sucks. Like, dude, you saw how... Well, did you ever watch Endgame?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you saw at the last part where he opened up the portals, and they all showed up. And he was on the planet. He was on Titan. They showed up on Titan and teleported there. I mean,
well,
like...
He can't because of the lightning. Remember, his hammer got broke.
No, that's Thor. I'm talking about Doctor Strange, man.
Oh, Strange?
Yeah, at the last fight in Avengers Endgame, Doctor Strange made a portal for everyone, and then like some of the acolytes that were from the temple from the Ancient One showed up too. It was just kind of fucked up how like all that could have happened in the first movie.
Right. Well,
He didn't even need all that time bullshit. And then they're saying that they couldn't, like, okay, and there's a part in the movie there was a part of the movie where Cap had the Infinity Stones, and he was going to go back in time and put them back where they got him because he basically like did some kind of time bullshit, right? But like, here's the thing, he did not do exactly what he was supposed to do because he was supposed to come back. He actually made another alternate timeline. Okay, so there's a very good point where he probably fought Red Skull when he had the fucking when he had to return the Soul Stone back on Vormir, because Vormir is where the Soul Stone was, and the person who's guarding the Soul Stone was fucking Red Skull. And they're telling us there's no more Captain America movies. Do you know how much of a big ass ugly fucking cliffhanger they left people on with that shit?
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's fucking crazy. How the fuck you gonna sit there and be like, hey man, we got fucking like, you know, Red Skull and shit. Hey, and by the way, like, he's on this planet with Vormir. But hey man, we're gonna make it so that the last episode or last movie installment that we do with Captain America is gonna depict him without being shown on screen for him to reunite with one of his fucking like arch villains, Red Skull, as he has to put the Soul Stone back. I mean, what sense does that make to you? Oh, and not to mention, oh, but he lives in complete utter bliss with fucking Peggy Carter. That makes no sense to me. There was like a payoff or some shit that they get fucking missed. Yeah. But here's the thing, they can bring that back anytime because it's sitting there. Oh, there we go.
Right. Doomsday.
But yeah, they can bring that shit back anytime, and that's what bothers me. They can bring that shit anytime back, and it'd be good. Because Evan said that he was done being Captain America, but like he's not. Like, he, you know, as soon as like he's fulfilled his whatever obligation to wanting to be some kind of shitty director or whatever, you know, it's all in the air. But he wants to like be in a producer. He wants to get that serious. He wants to get that stupid money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's trying to get that UPS money. He's trying to get that. A nigga ain't never got to have no more shit money. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of shit. Like. And that's the problem for me, because, he's definitively, like, in my opinion, a better Captain America than he ever was a Human Torch. Chris Evans, that dude who plays, Captain America. The guy who's playing Thor, he's still gonna be Thor. But apparently, like, he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to, like, give up his role.
I don't blame him.
I wouldn't, but he's about to be in a Hulk movie that they're about to make for like, not Hulk, but you know, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who plays Thor is about to. He's already done some filming, and he's supposed to be doing like this, like documentary on Hulk Hogan, like Hollywood, like you know Hollywood Hulk Hogan, the wrestler guy.
Yeah. I know Hogan.
I can't wait to see that. I was even a fan before he said the word nigga. Okay, you might want to get out of the X's. It doesn't matter. Blocking's not gonna help.
I'm not. Oh, I'm not in an extra. Oh, you come over there and jumped on me.
Ah, shit. He's going for me now. He's like, hey, look at this guy that's alive. I gotta get out of here. He's stunned me. Down here, down. Dude, I can't get close to him. Dude, come on.
Doomsday is still too powerful. I've learned that kryptonite is the only thing that will help us hurt him, but it might kill Superman in the process. It's a tough call, but Superman would want us to do whatever it takes. Use this kryptonite turret against Doomsday. It may take several blasts. Don't
Is he healing?
Mm-hmm.
Good God.
Shit.
I see you. Oh, wait. I think someone got it.
Yeah.
How come we're always so far away from each other? You ever notice that? Alright. Oh, shit. Soda.
Okay, I'm gonna repair this cannon. Now I'm gonna move away from it.
Soda.
I didn't have to.
Trying to murder this motherfucker. It's a fucking chore, bro.
This is only just the one boss, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, fuck up them then. So the next OP piece is gonna be a neck.
Neck piece?
Mm-hmm. Down there.
Oh, what the fuck?
I got it.
Soda.
I thought I had you. Yeah, nobody was fucking with me on damage. No one does.
Superman! Where's my cousin? Somebody! Help him! Oh no. We're too late. Superman! Let me through! Superman! Please. The world still needs you. I still need you.
I'm sorry, Lois. I need to take Kel's body back to the fortress.
Superman.
See, look at all these bombs.
Okay, I might as well fix my gear here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna bail for a little bit. I'll be back on.
Alright, bro, take it easy. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna make me some pork chops and eggs. Peace, bro.